Hello and welcome to the Owl's Nest. I hope you guys are all having a nice Saturday, and today we are going to be talking about two Overwatch League stars who have recently decided to retire. And they are Pine of the New York Excelsior and Jake of the Houston Outlaws. Now we're going to cover both of these players individually, and also we're going to share the tribute video that their teams released, as well as overall reactions from around the league. And I want to talk at the end about a worrying trend I'm starting to see amongst DPS players, and we'll break that all down. So first up, let's talk about Pine of the New York Excelsior, and let's go ahead and watch the tribute video that New York released for him yesterday.
Jonak does go down, a res comes in from NYXL, and here comes Pine. Gets one, gets two, looking for a bit more, gets another one. Are you kidding me? This guy is going to single-handedly change the point back over to NYXL. Kill everybody. Oh! Pine, Big Boss Pine is on the scene.
파인 형 처음 LW 팀부터 나한텐 처음인데 LW 팀이 이렇게 처음부터 이렇게 끝까지 달려왔었는데.
Big pick there on the Junkrat on NY. Pine finds the pick on the Prophet though. Genji out of commission. Woo-y'all back. Pine with 3. Pine with 4 in fact.
제가 오버워치 프로게이머가 될 수 있었던.
Just to make it out. Oh, but Taimu not so lucky. Oh no, Pine! It's Pine time. And it's Pine time.
The Power's gonna have a bad time. We'll see what hydration does. Unbelievable! What is this? I'm losing my mind, Pine! I can't take it anymore! Please stop!
And soon. Oh, I was gonna say super lucky that. Pine time already.
You know, he's a player who, again, doesn't take himself too seriously. He knows how to have fun. Pine gets onto the stage, of course, he comes in as a substitute, he dabs a couple of times, he sets up, you know, he goes and clicks a bunch of heads, he dabs again, and then he walks off. And he knows how to play to the crowd. He knows that, you know, at the end of the day, this is about having fun. Not all players can do that. Not all players can afford to stop and smell the roses while they're out there competing.
항상 응원합니다.
나중에 보자.
She's going behind. She's half point right now.
Big slam.
Tracer behind. Yo, nice job, Pine. Tracer half.
Oh my god! Popped off! 6 kill! What the fuck? Era? Okay. I will kill you! And you! Fresh!
We're gonna miss you, Pine. Anyway, Pine was such a great hit scan player, especially at the start of the Overwatch League. His McCree took the league by storm. I think one of the most iconic plays of Season 1 of the Overwatch League was his rampage he went on as McCree against the Boston Uprising. It was either in the preseason or in Week 1, but it's iconic. The man truly does have a big brain. But unfortunately, Pine barely played at all, and actually maybe he didn't even play in Season 2. And I don't really blame him for not wanting to travel around the team if the meta is not going to be hit scan friendly. It's a real bummer to see him leave the league, but he is going to continue streaming as the video mentioned, which will be nice, so we'll get to see his plays. And overall, we're just going to miss you, Pine. Fantastic player. Next up is Jake of the Houston Outlaws, so let's go ahead and watch his video now.
Here it is. Jake was looking for the opening. He's got the Dragon Blade, and it's time to hack and slash. Effect not able to get the flashbang off in time. And look what happens. He just murders the back line. Jake, T-Mac on Mickey. The pressure getting poured on here in Houston. They're doing a fantastic job. And it all took Jake just going back to his faithful rat. Houston seem like they're coming out ahead here. Jake with the kill on Mickey, that's a big one, and it's gonna force the res, but there's so much damage coming in from Jake.
Has some tools to delay with. Oh, Jake though, he got the knock off an OG.
Punch him off the map.
Joining me now, two of the best-known players of the Overwatch League, Jake Lyon and Shane Flaherty of the Houston Outlaws. Welcome to you both.
Turtleneck Tuesday. Nothing says quality content quite like semi-formal wear.
All while watching us, tap the point.
It's all connected. We're all connected. It all means something.
Really no kills from that tactical visor at all.
Have to keep an eye on him though, Jake!
Or this Zenyatta. So Steel, sure. Is someone behind me? Look out. Oh, they get him! Oh, you don't want that backpack.
It's just Boink, he's trying to hold on. Dante returns to the EMP and Boink is the sound bearer. It's 2 versus 3 right now, but BQB falls. Dante finds the kill. Boink is down. Zephyrs going in with the back corner. Fade is very low. Fire in the hole!
The 2019 season, and they do it against the best team in the league. What?
At the end of the day, we are just sort of playing video games for a living, but that is a lot more meaningful when you're doing it for other people, and you really, you can be a positive influence in people's lives and make the world a better place. So, it's really cool to have an opportunity to do that.
Alright, so as the video covered, Jake was one of the OG stars of the Overwatch League. He was brought on to the Houston Outlaws because of his fantastic Junkrat play, and overall was a very versatile DPS player. He was a member of Team USA for the Overwatch World Cup for multiple years, and overall he was just a stud on DPS. Unfortunately though, his time in the Overwatch League, the Outlaws did not succeed all that much, so him wanting to take a step back kind of makes sense. I do hope, however, he considers transitioning into a casting career. He has recently cast the last 2 Overwatch World Cups and he's been fantastic at it, and I'd love to see him keep doing that. I find his insight really interesting, especially of how important of a player he was to the league, and he just knows a lot about the game, so I hope we get to see more of him. But anyway, I want to bring up the fact that both these players are retiring, and as well as AKM announced that he plans for Season 3 to be his last season, just because the heroes they pick up aren't meta anymore. And with the introduction of new heroes, Hitscan just hasn't been really usable, or just DPS in general. And I would point out that I think one of the most important things for players right now is adaptability. If you're not adapting well enough and being able to switch between metas, it's going to be hard for you to have a career, and I think the specialists of certain DPS players are recently struggling, which is interesting as we're starting to see more DPS players get signed to teams. I'm not shocked that the Fusion now have 5 DPS players because you have to have some versatility there. And I think these players are starting to realize that. So anyway, what are your guys' thoughts? I'm really going to miss watching Pine and Jake in the Overwatch League. They're both funny people as well as fantastic players, and that's going to do it. So I hope you guys all have a great day. Be sure to watch our previous 2 team previews, and we're going to do more of those coming up soon. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your family if they care. And I'll see you later.